So Microsoft 365 Copilot has agents. Now, agents focus on a particular task. So, for example, you could have an agent for new starters. You could have an agent providing IT support. And Microsoft have its own agents too, including agents like researcher and analyst that do what they say on the tin, help you with research and analysis. So let's take a closer look, and I'll show you how you can build your own agent. Not as difficult as you might think. So on the left hand side here in the menu bar, we've got researcher and analyst, Microsoft's agents. Here are a few that I've created myself, and I've made a head start on creating an agent just to save a bit of time here and to set things up. Now, just to explain that you can actually set up your own agent in 3 different ways. So you can just use natural language, so you can provide a description here in terms of exactly what you want your agent to do, and it sort of talks you through a workflow, nice and easy. Or you can dive straight into the configure area and fill out your own information, such as name, description, instructions, and crucially, the knowledge that your agent is going to reference. And you can set up some suggested prompts as well. So really not that much to it. The other option is to pick a template, which I've done. So I've used the quiz tutor template, and I've just modified that slightly to create an AI quiz called AI Quizzer. So you can see in the description, Quiz Tutor creates an interactive, fun and engaging quizzes based on AI training documentation and so on. Instructions around multiple choice, coaching on answers, what language to use, and so on. And then I've got some suggested prompts at the bottom, and just coming back to the most important thing of all, it's referencing my training materials, or at least some of my AI training materials here. So I've picked this up from SharePoint. As you can see, you can easily reference individual files, websites, or you can even upload files as well. So plenty of flexibility there. So let's create our agent, and this won't actually take too long. Once the agent is created, you can add it to the left hand side. In fact, I think it automatically pops it onto the left hand side, as we'll see. There it is, and I can even pin that to move it up a level there, to put it up there. And already created, super quick. So I'm going to go to the agent in a second, but just to point out that there is an update button, so if any time you want to change any of this information, or perhaps such as pointing to some new knowledge, you can do that. So we will, and you could also share your agent, crucially as well, to colleagues around the business or even clients. So let's just go to the agent, see what it looks like. So very familiar. It's kind of got the look of standard sort of Copilot with just the AI Quizzer name and an icon that I've chosen there. And we've got my suggested prompts all listed. So one is multiple choice AI quiz, create a takeaway quiz that I can share, or start quiz, create a fun quiz on AI. So let's just go with that one, and just going to fire that off to see how it works. Now this, remember, is not going to reference anything apart from my own training materials, so it should create a quiz on that with a variety of question and answer formats, which is what I requested in the instructions. So any second it should do that, and then we can have a bit of fun by answering some of the questions. But the important thing is to show you that it's not actually that difficult to build the quiz, and it's taking quite a surprising amount of time to fire up the first question, which is slightly annoying and kind of surprising in the sense that it was so quick at creating the agent in the first place. But finally, here we go. Even put in some icons here, and it says, based on the training materials, here's a fun interactive AI themed quiz, test your knowledge and spark some files. So AI can understand, generate human language using NLP, so that's true. Multiple choice, which the following is an LLM, Microsoft Excel, ChatGPT, Google Chrome, Canva, so kind of ChatGPT in layman's terms, but we won't go into that into more detail. What is a prompt in the context of AI tools like ChatGPT or Copilot? type of AI model, command to restart your computer, question or instruction given to an AI or a software update, so answer is C. And we've got to fill in the blanks. So lots of different sort of formats here. So that is going to be Microsoft 365 Copilot in the blank there. And let's just do one or two more. Let's go to the final question. What is the term for AI that can understand and perform any intellectual task a human can? So that would be narrow intelligence, so artificial narrow intelligence. So there we go. So we can carry on. So would you like to go through the quiz one question at a time interactively, or would you like the answers and explanations now? So very helpful and friendly as per the instructions. And this is a quiz, but remember, this is only an example, so you might want more of an intelligent FAQ type scenario with your agent, such as answering IT queries or, like we said before, questions for new starters, that kind of thing. But there we go. How to create your AI agent in Copilot.